You're watching Orange Nation TV.
Amanda Zimmerman
and Abigail Netch
here with Orange Nation TV
with this week's preview of Norsemen football versus West Hills.
Amanda Zimmerman here with Deshaun Tone.
So
Deshaun, tell me, what position do you play?
play defensive end.
And what do you like about it?
I like that I get to hit people, honestly. This is the best part about it, playing defense, just going out there, just tearing people
So
up.
Deshaun, you had 3.5 sacks last game, and yet there were still some defensive struggles. What do you feel the team should be working on to improve for Friday's West Hills game?
Honestly, I feel that we need to work on being more consistent. We held Powerhouse Helix to like 10 points with 3 quarters, which is also very, really good, but we also got to do better, you know? And it also didn't really help out that our offense, couldn't really get in the routine, but it's still good, though.
How do you feel about playing on West Hills blue turf?
Honestly, I remember my JV year playing there, and it was confusing, but, I still had a good game, though, so.
Good to hear. Well, good luck on next Friday's game. We'll see ya.
Thank you.
Amanda Zimmerman here with Orange Nation TV, here with Cole Andersen. So Cole, tell us what happened with the Helix game.
Well, it was kind of a Murphy's Law kind of thing. It was everything that can go wrong did go wrong. It was if we weren't getting sacked, we were throwing interceptions. If we weren't throwing interceptions, we were dropping balls. And it just nothing came together how it should have. It wasn't us.
And if you can rank your offensive line with a letter grade, what would you grade it and why?
Overall, throughout the season, I give us an A, because up until that last game, we've done our job. That's all I can really say. We've done our job. Ramsey has barely been sacked compared to most teams' offenses. We've been running the ball. We have the most passing and one of the highest rushing yards in the league. So you can't argue with statistics.
And then, so how do you feel against your offense against the West Hills defense?
I'd say we have it in the bag, really. It's throughout this history shows we've consistently beat West Hills, and we plan to do it again.
And then how do you feel about playing in that blue turf? You excited about it?
It's annoying. It's no, we like to just go with blue field just to say we beat their team on their blue field. It's something you remember.
Thank you. Amanda Zimmerman here with Orange Nation TV.
Abigail Netch here with Orange Nation TV. I'm here with Coach Bussey. So Coach, you guys had a pretty tough league opener against Helix last Friday. How was that game?
It was an exciting game. We hung tough for most of the game. 10-point game with about 5 minutes to go, and we just couldn't overcome their strong defense and a couple big plays cost us the game.
So our offense has been really, really good this year, and we haven't scored less than 4 touchdowns in the past 9 games. Do you think it was Helix's defense that stopped us this game?
Well, I think if you look at the history of Helix the last couple of years, they have a very, very good defense. Not just against us, but against anybody in the county. I'm not sure, 100% sure, but I believe nobody scored more than 16 points on them this year. So it's their defense, definitely. They have a good team.
So is there anything specifically that you guys are going to improve on for this game this Friday?
When you play Helix and, you hope to do well, you prepare as anybody else. They're a very good team. They have some of the best talent in the county. They're able to pull kids in from all over the place, as being a charter school. So part of you just kind of put it behind you, and you look at the mistakes you made and try to get better. But really, we just got to keep getting better and just try to find the rhythm on the offensive side, and keep the intensity that the defense showed in that game.
And West Hills is coming up this Friday. They've had a pretty good season so far. How are you guys working to prepare for this game?
They're 5-1. They're coming off their first loss, so of course they're going to be fired up to get back in winning ways. As are we, and so we have to prepare. Like any other week, like they're the best team in the county, and we got to knock them down. So that's how you always have to approach it.
So how do you motivate your guys to keep going after a tough loss?
Luckily, they're kind of self-motivating. We're down to just 4 games left in the regular season. We have the goal from the beginning of the season of going to the stadium and winning the CAF championship. And in order to do that, you got to make the playoffs. And so, at 3-3, we're right at that midway point there where things can go well if we win a few games, and things can go south if we don't. So, we're looking at the next 4 games as must-win games.
So in the beginning of our season, we were predicted to be ranked 4th in our league. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I don't know who ranked us 4th. Actually, I do, East County Sports. And, that's a bit of a motivator for the kids as well. West Hills was picked to be ahead of us, so you know, we can do something about that this next coming week, and then Rosemont and Steel Canyon were also picked ahead of us, and that's the next second and third week from now. So, you know, we get to control our destiny in that sense and prove Mr. Dickinson, or Mr. Dickens, I guess his name is, at East County wrong.
Well, thank you for coming out, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you for having me.
Abigail Metz
And Amanda Zimmerman
from Orange Nation TV.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter.
And like our Facebook page.